What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Woo!
How you doing?
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Good. How you
Great,
doing?
Great.
Good. I'm glad to see you. Mike, sliding in there. Sliding in.
The last minute.
Last minute, but you made it. You made it. Yay. I'm so
My
glad you're
beautiful
here.
microphones have all died on me. I have 3 of them, and none of them
Aw.
are working. Audio Techness, you've lasted so long. Why?
But I'm just glad you're here. I'm just glad you're here. So, you all, welcome to the Tingling Tea. Here at the Tingling Tea, we talk about the strange and the supernatural, the creepy and the cryptid, the weird and the wonderful, and all that is phenomenally freaky. With me are my co-hosts this evening, and we have a special co-host this evening. We have 2, actually, but one who we always have come in every once in a while, the RIT Ralph from Bitten Apples, Apple Bites. Yay. Nice to see you. So this is a really exciting show that we have this evening. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because one of my favorite people is here tonight. So I'm looking forward to talking to him. But before we do, we have a few things that we do have to talk about, which I did not prep. So I'm going to have to prep this. Let's talk about our disclaimer. So I'm going to have one of you all do our disclaimer while I'm prepping this thing up right now.
All right, so we talk about weird and crazy adult things that are not meant for little children's ears or eyes. So if you are around a little child, please escort them out unless you feel like your child can handle it, like my parents did, and I don't recommend that. That cost me years of therapy. So please escort your children out of the room. Just so we adults can talk about adult things.
All I hear from this one is, I saw that already.
Yeah, she's got you as a dad. That's why. So listen, I just wanted to say that, if you don't like scary content, if this is not your thing, if this is not your forte, I would suggest that you also turn us off or turn us down and then watch us when the lights are on. Or, when it's the next day, when the sun is out, because we do talk about some really scary stuff on this show. And it does get into your psyche. So we just wanted to let you all know about that.
It definitely gets into our psyche. We are not well people.
Definitely.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, some things do creep us out. And I do see things sometimes on the corner of my eyes after doing this show. So, I'm just like on alert. Yeah, definitely. I'm on alert. So with that being said, Eddie, can you talk about our show that we have coming up in April?
Sure. Another Slice of Life. And it's really coming up in, I think it's April, the end of April. Mm-hmm. And we use that time to focus on interviewing one person that is a person that lives a lifestyle that not everybody is used to or understands. And so we give them the time and the space and the respect to talk to us about their lifestyle and have us truly understand what they're living and why they're living it and what compels them. So it should be a really interesting hour. We have some really cool guests lined up. So we're going to be recording those pretty soon, and we're really excited about getting them out.
Oh, thank you. So let's talk about real quick what happened at the Oscars. I have to mention that because, everybody saw the slap that was heard around the world. So I just wanted to get, especially since I haven't spoken out, Ralph and I have spoken about it already. We talked about it on the Apple Bites. But what did you all think about that?
I know our guest has some ideas about it too.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what his comments are on that one. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm gonna have to ask him to poll him because he's a straight shooter. So I can expect the real honest to goodness truth from him on this.
Well, let me ask you a question first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have a group of people that talk about movies in this group chat that I belong to. Hundreds of people belong to it, and the next day nobody brought it up. Like all these people talked about movies and nobody brought it up. And so I wrote in the channel, I'm like, hey everybody, why are we not just talking about this like it's the number one most important talked about thing that happened? Because it completely messed with my experience of the Oscars and my enjoyment of the show. And the response that I got was so interesting. the person that replied to it said, some of us don't feel like we can talk about it, or don't know that we can talk about it because we're white.
Oh.
Interesting.
And I'm like,
Wait a
what?
minute.
Since when does a slap like violence on a stage in front of everybody, millions of people, have to do with a black or white issue? I do not understand this reply. Can you please explain this?
Honestly, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike, can you say anything about that? I don't know what that's about. Because in my opinion, I don't care what color you were. It wasn't right.
No.
So
I agree.
I don't know why people think that, people are so damn sensitive now. Ooh, excuse me, I didn't mean to curse, but they're so sensitive now. And they're so PC. They're so PC about stuff like that. But a slap and behavior that's unbecoming of the Oscars, it does not have a color addressed to it. That was not a black thing.
No.
I agree 1000%. Mike?
I think maybe they're coming from like the whole Black Hollywood kind of thing, where it's between two black people. And I think the core issue is where somebody was upset at something else and not necessarily at the person. They took out their anger on somebody. That somebody being Mr. Smith, taking out his anger out on Mr. Rock, who I believe fully didn't necessarily know that Jada was suffering from alopecia. It's a common thing that people go through at any point in the stage of their life. It makes sense. Chris is not, they're not best friends. He's not necessarily following them. As far as it being a black and white thing, once again, I don't think it correlates unless you're talking about like it's a Black Hollywood thing. Will Smith is pretty untouchable in Hollywood to an extent. Like the man slapped Chris Rock and sat back down and was consoled by Tyler Perry, Denzel Washington, and nobody asked him to leave.
And Bradley Cooper, yeah.
Oh yeah, and Bradley Cooper. I apologize.
And his publicist.
And of course his publicist.
But let me just say something. I think even Chris Rock knew that it was in poor taste because he tried to soften the blow when he actually talked about it immediately. He said, "Jada, I love you," but he said what he said. Right. It just wasn't. I don't know. To be the brunt end of a joke, it just was tasteless. He could have come up with another joke.
But I think he was just talking about
nothing is worth violence. Like
no.
Zero.
Yes, agreed. But zero. Jada cuts her hair all the time. Like Jada's always constantly cut. And I think he softened the blow because remember, because they brought this up. In 2016, he made a joke about her then, and I guess she didn't take too kindly to that. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that it was beef, but remember, she was protesting the Oscars, and she was like one of the loudest voices, and he made a pretty good, funny joke about it. And then now that he knew that there was still kind of tension there, he was like, "Jada, I love you." And then remember, Will even laughed at it. Jada rolled her eyes, and I guess he saw that she was upset, and then he decided to do something about it. I still, once again, don't believe Chris knew that she was dealing with alopecia. Otherwise,
it was as bad as it was. She made it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That joke. Mm-hmm. If she wasn't happy about him making a joke about her last year or in the previous years, then it just definitely was off limits. However, I think it would have been cooler, because seriously, Will Smith just went up and did a Sidney Poitier on in the heat of the night slap. Yes, that's what he did. So it just wasn't appropriate. He could have gone up and said something to him in his ear or something like that, but he did not have to slap him.
And I feel like that's what Chris Rock thought was going to happen, because you can see that he sets up for like some kind of confrontation. But I think Chris thought it was going to be some kind of joking type of thing,
Right. It's Will Smith. Mm-hmm. Nobody expects that kind of behavior.
That's what I anticipate. I thought it was a gag or something that they had set up.
Well, listen, we've got to move on, because the thing is that this is not a black and white thing, and whatever that is, this group that you're part of, I will stand up and say something if you want me to from the black side about that, because
you're part of that group too. You're part of that group too. You haven't seen the posting yet.
Ooh. Can I be added to this group?
Ooh, this must be work-related group. So listen, I definitely am going to make a comment about it, but it's going to be a well thought out comment about it.
Yeah.
I will definitely look at it and talk about it. But anyway, let's go ahead and go forward, because we need to bring our guest in. But this is Women's History Month. So once again, we want to recognize this is the end of Women's History Month. We want to recognize all those women out there that are doing their thing, working their jobs, supporting their families. You all are just wonderful creatures. There are nothing like you out there. So this is happy Women's History Month to you all who are women and those who identify as women.
Fighting for equality.
Everything.
And
amazing.
Supporting each other.
Yeah. Women are amazing. Women are amazing. Women are amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's talk about New Jersey HorrorCon is coming up. And before we even talk about New Jersey HorrorCon, I just want to kind of like introduce who's going to be there. So I've been trying to get Auggie to go to one of these events for like the longest. But
we're in a pandemic. I will go if we're not in a pandemic.
Look, you can still wear a mask. You can still wear a mask. But I just wanted to say,
wear a helmet.
Yeah, you can still wear a mask. But I just wanted to say that it's New Jersey HorrorCon. And so they have like a lot of guests that are going to be there and just wait till you see this, because this might even change your mind. The caliber of folks that usually come to New Jersey HorrorCon. Now we do it usually every year. And our guest, I met him I actually interviewed him. My first interview was with him at a New Jersey HorrorCon.
Okay.
But I met him before that
Ooh.
in Sleepy Hollow.
Ooh.
I saw him before that in Sleepy Hollow, took a picture of him and everything. Never did know that, our paths would meet again, down the line, and we become pretty good friends. So yes, but these are the guests that are going to be there. So we got Christy Swanson there. We're just talking about that,
the original Buffy.
Yes. And Ross Marquand, OMG, like one of my favorite people. I
only see his eyeballs. So, okay. He played he was in the Avengers.
Yes.
That's cool.
We know him from The Walking Dead.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. He's the other half of the LGBTQ couple in The Walking Dead.
Nice.
So Paola Lazaro is going to be there. Also Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Barry Bostwick.
Oh, stop.
Yes.
I am excited about Barry Bostwick.
Ooh.
Yes. Barry Bostwick is going to be Butch Patrick.
Oh my God. It's little Eddie Munster. People used to call me Eddie Munster when I was a kid.
Well, your namesake is going to be there. So they're going to have the Munster Mobile there.
Ooh.
JJ French from Twisted Sister.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
Mark the Animal Mendoza, Twisted Sister. Catherine Mary Stewart from Night of the Comet.
Stop! Night of the Comet!
Yes,
oh my God.
yes. That's one of our favorite all-time movies.
That truly,
that
is the
Kelly Maroney, yes.
No. Oh my God, I might have to go now.
Isn't this enticing you? Isn't this enticing you?
They're having a Night of the Comet reunion.
Yes.
Look at that! Mark Patton is there.
Yeah, Mark Patton's there from a Nightmare on Elm Street.
The gay Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
The gay Nightmare on Elm Street. Kim Myers
also
from Hellraiser Bloodline and also Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wow,
Tony Moran, yes, who actually played Michael Myers.
He did?
I think that's what he did. He's in costume.
Yeah.
Sandy Johnson from Halloween.
Nice.
Joe Bob Briggs, for everybody knows from The Last Drive-In Theater.
Oh my God, Joe Bob Briggs.
Yes. Darcy the Mail Girl. I don't know how she keeps looking good, but this woman looks amazing.
Wow.
Corey Glover from Living Color. Now listen.
Oh my God.
I sent this to my husband today because now I really want to go. So if he knows Corey Glover is going to be there, we might be going to this.
Ooh.
I actually remember him from Platoon. Isn't that funny?
Yep, he sure was in Platoon. Alex Vincent from Child's Play.
I need him to wrap up the Child's Play movies with him as an adult now as Andy and Chucky. Have you guys seen the last one, the latest one, if you will?
Nope.
Well, if you want, I could give you a spoiler, but
don't tell us anybody. Don't tell anybody. We got to move on. Christina Lees from Chucky.
How good she's looking. I know her from 90210.
Yeah, she looks great.
She does.
Dave Sheridan. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Dave Sheridan, hilarious.
Yeah.
Doofy.
Ghostface, yes.
Doofy.
Felissa Rose.
I follow her on Instagram. She's awesome.
Yes. We all know her from Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway Camp, yeah.
Tiffany Shepis she's from Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, I know that. Yeah. Victor Crowley. She was in Victor Crowley.
Ginger Lynn Allen, Kathy Moriarty. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh
my
God.
That is like a serious blast from the past right there. I mean,
I love her voice. Oh my God. Soap Dish. She was amazing in Soap Dish.
Yes, she was amazing in it. She really was. She was amazing in it. And then we have Vernon Wells from Commando Weird Science. Mad Max, yeah.
Oh my God.
Jennifer Banco from Friday 13th, Part 7. The New Blood.
Oh my God.
My favorite.
Yes.
I so love her. We did an interview with her from the Bitten Apple, and she was amazing. Christina Klebb. Whit Hertford.
Wow.
And if y'all don't know who this is,
I know
child
him.
star.
Yes. I know him as a child. Yeah.
Yeah, child star. Beatrice Bopel, who played. She was
Freddie's mom.
Yeah, Freddie's mom in Dream Street. Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
And Dream Child.
She got raped by all those
crazy people. Yes. Lynn Lowry. Lar Park Lincoln from House 2.
Yes.
Friday the 13th Blood.
The New Blood, which was
stops.
Look, they did not. America Olivo.
I don't remember her.
John Russo from Return of the Living Dead and Night of the Living Dead.
You're kidding.
And then
one
of my favorite people Father Evil. Father Evil is going to be there. So you all, I don't need any introductions. I'm going to bring him right into this broadcast right now so we can talk to him about what he's doing, about New Jersey Horror Con. You all, the one and only Lou Oliveira, and he is also known as
Father
Evil.
Get out of here. What?
And I think I said it's Avilera. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What's up, Lou?
Oh, hey. Wow.
Unexpected.
Hello.
What's up?
How's everybody?
Doing well. What? Did I say you Avilera?
Oh, Avillera.
Avilera.
Avillera.
Avilera. So
there you go. Perfect.
Your name is actually Portuguese.
Actually, it's there is a region in Spain called Avillera. It's part of Galicia.
Wow.
And that's where my family comes from.
Wow.
That but I know there's a mix of everything on my bloodline. I know that for sure. But yeah, that's where the last name is. There's a region in Spain called Avillera. And I through Facebook, I've done a lot of some research on my name, and a good chunk of my cousins, distant cousins, are in Spain or Venezuela.
Wow. Oh, Venezuela. See that? I can see that. I definitely could see that. Wow. Well, you know what? I have to tell you, this is very interesting that you would choose Father Evil as your counter. What would you call it? Your
alter ego.
Your alter ego. Yeah, your better half. being that the Spanish were all up in the Inquisition, and so I think that it's like really interesting that you would choose that particular character, which makes it even more scary.
And I chose that time period because that's the time he was born in. And he was born 100 years before the Inquisition, and kind of when he made his resurfacing. I'm not going to give you too many details because I'm actually have something in the works, but I'm not even going to go into detail other than that.
Okay.
But basically, he's kind of a cause for the Inquisition.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I like your T-shirt, by the way.
Yes.
I love it
Props
too.
to your T-shirt.
Yes. Reagan.
Just don't hang it up at night in your room.
You know what I did on purpose to my I actually there's in the bedroom. We have furniture over there, and in the corner, the far right corner, it's like a little coat hanger we have there, and I purposely put it up there.
Wow.
Oh.
So when my wife woke up, she saw that, she's like, "Yeah, you're not funny."
You know you're wrong for that. You are wrong for that. You know
Oh no!
that.
What do you expect? She's married to Father Evil, really?
When I was a kid, my mom used to hate The Shining, and so I got a poster of Jack, as he sticks his head through the door.
Yes.
He's looking at, and
Here's
I put it on the back of her bathroom door.
Wow.
So that she didn't see it until she was looking in the mirror. It was. And then when I heard the scream, I was like,
Wow.
hilarious. The evil plan worked.
I love it. I love it. So good. So good. So you're going to be at New Jersey Horror Con
Yes.
once again. And you look top billing, honey. Top billing.
Getting there. Not top billing, but getting there. Yes. I love that show. I've been with it since the very, very beginning. And I guess I'm their unofficial mascot.
Oh.
Because I'm at every one of their shows. Almost everyone. I only missed 2 out of all the shows they've had, including I've only missed 2 shows out of all including the side shows that they have, the little flea markets, the outside shows.
Yeah.
I've only missed 2 of those. Aside from that, I haven't really missed any New Jersey Horror Cons since its inception. And they love what I do. What I love to do for my guests, like I consider them guests when they come to my table. I treat it like that little piece of table that I have, a little piece of property. I treat it like a haunt.
Yes.
And I'm a character. And you come in my area, it's on.
Yep.
Oh, definitely.
And let me just say, you need to see him in action. You need to see him in action when you're doing it, because he has everything set up and he has like his merch there and everything. It is such an atmosphere that it's just the fact that he does that he goes all in, that he just makes that his section, is one of the reasons why he is so extremely successful today. And there are people that know you from everywhere. My brother, who is in St. Louis, knows you. My brother, he told me, I love Father Evil. I was like, how do you know about Father Evil? Wait a minute, come on now. But he does. He knows you because you are getting around. And I cannot wait until I know bigger and better things are coming your way. I'm just going to put it out there, put it in the universe, movies, video games, all that other kind of stuff. But it's getting there because you really poured your life's blood into this character. And it's so much a part of who you are. It's amazing.
It's literally become me. People don't know on the street, like, I'm no longer Lou.
Yeah.
Well, it's Father.
Yeah.
At work. I get that a lot at work.
Wow.
Where's Evil? Where's Father Evil? Go get Father Evil. Occasionally they call me Lou. It's either Father or get Evil over here or anywhere. It's a mixture of both. But yeah, it's like I lost my real identity to my alter ego, which is fine. I don't care. It's great.
Do you ever have your priest shirt available, like just in the car, just in case you get pulled over or something? Maybe they'll let you off because you're a priest. Get some of the benefits.
No, I'm waiting for one day to get pulled. I guess I'm not waiting for it, but it's the odds are it may happen because a lot of the time, sometimes when I drive home, I just take up the alphabet. I leave my face on.
Have you ever driven up to somebody and just turned and looked at them? Oh my gosh, the reaction! What was the reaction?
Are you kidding me? I'll turn. I'm like,
oh.
that thing that I do. I just and they're like, oh God. And I see them drive off, but I know they're looking back, and I'm waving like,
oh God. Chasing people.
You know what?
Yeah, I've done that
Gotta record that.
times. I go into I go into Quick Check like that.
Oh
a lot of the times, like for instance, like on a Saturday, Fridays, let's say I'm doing PA HorrorCon, which is part of New Jersey HorrorCon, same owner. Friday I'm there early to set up whatever. Saturday maybe I may stay there overnight. I don't know, but on a Sunday when I'm leaving home with my face on because my stuff's already set up. So all I gotta do is show up, put my outfit on, and get to work. But I have my face on, and I walk into Quick Check, and the look that I get, I'm just walking around like normal, like. People are staring like, what? I got a booger or something? Is it?
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
What's going on? They're like, oh, nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, it's rude to stare, you know. And I'm just, I'm really putting into that.
Amazing.
You really need to, to hook up with some kind of famous magician, and you all do like an act where you're doing some levitation and stuff like that. And oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
That would be
amazing. Fun. Yeah, that would be really funny. Like, and you know how they have those YouTube videos that freak people out, especially when it's people of color, when they see stuff like that, and when they run and everything, that would be so dope. I'm curious, Lou, I have to ask you something. Has the church ever said anything about your character? Anybody in the church?
The church outright? No. I've been in their faces, and one way or another. I'll give you an example. Like I've met hardcore conservatives. They do not like me at all. They don't. Oh no. As Father Evil, I'm saying I've met some hardcore conservatives, and they're just looking at me like, oh. And I'm a professional. If I see you making a face and you look away and you don't like it, I'm not going to, be that guy and continue. That's unprofessional. I'm there to entertain. I'm not that, I'm there to well, if you're offended, oh well, whatever. I'm there to entertain. But some of them really don't like me. Out of all the members, of all the, I guess, the subsections of Christianity, I would say the Baptists are the most welcoming of me. Catholics are kind of iffy, and conservative Christians, nope.
Wow.
Because I've actually taken pictures. I remember I was one of my first shows, not first shows, but yeah, when I was first getting my name out there, I believe it was 2014 or 2015. It was at Chiller Theater. I was doing the horror con there. I was just, at that time, no table, no nothing. I was just walking around taking pictures for free. Getting the name out there, getting the, getting my face out there. Part of the hustle. So I was doing that, and then at that, the hotel rented out at that same time frame, the other half of the hotel to a Baptist fest.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's fantastic!
Oh, you can't make this up. You can't make this up.
So there was this Baptist fest. All the major Baptists from all over the country, all over the South, came there. Basically, it's a big, I guess, it's a Baptist con, I guess,
Sure.
Mingle, make connections, networking.
Yes.
Well, anyway, there was a woman who was walking, and I remember she's wearing like this cream-colored outfit, like a suit, like a pantsuit outfit, very elegant woman. And she was surrounded by at least 3 armed guards. Not armed guards, but they were big black dudes in suits with earpieces like this, like big dudes. And they were around.
A security detail.
Yes.
Well, I wonder who that was.
I don't know, but she was somebody of rank. She was security.
The head Baptist
3 of them.
queen.
3 guys around here, and they were big dudes. What was that?
She was the Queen of Baptists.
So she's walking, and then she gave me the awesomest compliment, but it was kind of like a compliment sandwich. It was like an insult, compliment, insult. But it was the awesomest thing, because she walked up. She actually walked up to me. I was in my full gear, and she's like, I'm ready for some kind of verbal debate. I'm ready. I'm ready to tell her kick rocks with flip flops. So she's ready to say. She's like, "May I have a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Of course." And she's like, and I'm in character. I stayed in character. Of course, child. And she's like, I find you grotesquely beautiful. Grotesquely beautiful.
That is nice.
I think that is kind of nice, though.
I would take
that. I'm like, that rocks. Because I don't want to be beautiful. I want to be scary. It's the thing. I mean, but it's the whole persona is to be, uncomfortable.
Right.
Right.
So she said that. I'm like, that's like the best compliment I ever had. And that was one of the first times that I ever ran into somebody of the clergy. One of the first times I ran into Catholic priests, taking pictures with them. I took a picture with an ordained priest who actually did exorcisms. I forget his name, but it's. I have a picture with him on my pages. He actually came up to me. He was doing, I guess, Garden State Comic Fest. He was promoting his book about his exorcism, and it was recorded and everything. And he asked for my pick, so I'm like, "Sure, man, come on."
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's
The whole
dope.
story-
That's dope.
Whole story of Father Evil is he's a possessed priest, and or as Father Evil would say, he doesn't like the word possessed. He prefers embraced.
He's an embrace freak. So listen, I just found out that you have your own coffee now with Deadly Grounds.
Well,
What?
it's for limited time only. Limited time only. We were talking about it, and I said, you know what? We worked something out. It was something we always, we have this. We have a very good relationship. The owner of the coffee company and I, and a very good relationship. And I consider him part of my He's definitely part of my inner circle, and basically part of the family as far as I'm concerned. And we worked out something verbally. I'm like, dude, no problem, and let's make this happen. I said, bring a bunch of bags. Obviously, I'll be signing a bunch of bags at the show because he's going to be at the show.
Nice.
So he's probably going to have me sign a batch for him for email orders. So that's something I do for him. I told him for him, no problem.
What does your roast taste like?
Mine, I forget. It's bold. It's like a bold flavor. I forget exactly. Oh my gosh, we're talking so many other things. I forgot the exact. He actually wrote it. He goes, "Hey, it's a bold, robust taste." I forget the name, but it's very good. It's they always sell out at New Jersey HorrorCon. Damn near sold out.
Oh yeah, they're great coffee, man. Great
it's a
coffee.
fantastic blend.
Yeah.
It's a dark roast, robust, very, very good. What better way to get deadly than to have
I
deadly?
love it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
he's
supposed to
premiering
send
it
anything.
at New Jersey HorrorCon.
Yes, he's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
The brewer, the owner of the company with his samples, and he's going to have a whole selection of his coffees there, and you could buy a signed one and no problem, or you could buy it and come over to my table and I'll sign it. Not a problem.
What is the date of the New Jersey HorrorCon?
New Jersey HorrorCon is April 8th through the 10th.
8th through the 10th. I'm gonna have to look at my calendar.
I will not be able to make it, and I'm not supposed to buy anything, but I will be buying it. I will be buying. I was just talking about buying some coffee as well. And of course, Father Evil blends. Why could I not do that? Honey, we're buying Evil coffee. That's
it. Listen. So I know that Father Evil has to leave exactly. He has a hard stop at 8:30. So we're going to skip our segment of our 5 female serial killers for Women's History Month. What we'll do is we'll roll that over into next month, our last 5. And let's get to our segment that we always do of What Did I Just See?
Oh.
So,
Nice.
yeah, what did I just see? So I've got some really good footage for you all this evening. Now, one of the things that I do on this show, Lou, is that I try to show scary stuff that like really creeps everybody out. Most of the stuff sometimes is a little frivolous, some stuff I know it's not good, but I always manage to get one in there that causes Eddie and Mayhem, and sometimes Ralph when he's here, to really get creeped out.
All right.
Yeah.
Bring it.
So we're gonna watch some footage tonight. So I'm very excited about this segment. Right now, hold on one second. We're gonna start after this. All right, you all. So our first footage this evening comes to us from, of course, slapped ham. You know how much I love slapped ham.
I love me some slapped ham.
Yeah, slapped ham. We always get great footage from slapped ham. They do these compilations every once in a while that are so amazing. I always rely on them. They do really good content. And if you know anything about them, please go and like and subscribe. Watch some of their videos on Facebook, and I'm sorry, on YouTube, so we can get to it. So we're going to watch some slapped ham, and this particular one is called Mirror Mirror. Okay. Yes. So the premise of this is that a group of people went to a particular place that is known for a haunting of, I believe, a witch, and something happens to one of the people that was present while she was looking in a mirror. So let's watch that. Let me know if you all can hear this.
No, I can't hear it.
Is it playing?
You can't hear it?
No.
It doesn't look like it's playing either.
I don't see anything.
Okay, hold on one second.
All right. While
it's always the buildup. It's always the buildup before she scares us for the night. I don't understand why I submit myself to this all the time.
I think she does it on purpose. So that she can be like, "Oh my god, I'm having technical difficulties."
Let me share some news while Les figures this out on the fly. How about that?
Okay.
Well, HBO Max is killing it when it comes to new content. And they just announced that they're going to do an It prequel on HBO Max called Welcome to Derry.
No. Wow.
Yeah, a series that would explore the origin of the Pennywise the Clown character, as well as the dawn of the 27-year curse that haunts the small Maine town.
Wow.
Welcome to Derry.
Are they bringing back any of the actors that previously played Pennywise?
Yet to be announced. Ooh. They just announced that it's coming.
I found this on the web.
Oops.
Is that word explored?
Siri, shut
what?
up.
Oh, creepiness.
Siri was listening.
Creepy. Yeah, major creepy right there. All right, let's go into our this footage right now.
All right, let's do it.
Paranormal investigator Amy from the YouTube channel Shadow Hunters UK TV is joined by fellow ghost hunters Moxley's Paranormal and Ghosts on Trent as they stay at the infamously haunted 30 East Drive in Pontefract, England. They say that long ago on this very same location, a monk was hanged for taking the life of a young girl. The house is said to be haunted by his angry spirit, which they call the Black Monk. Throughout the house, there are CCTV cameras installed, and one of them captures a very bizarre and chilling event as Amy simply looks at herself in the upstairs bedroom mirror.
She makes like a creepy smile. Oh. It's like a creepy smile.
Amy's face appears to distort into a horrifying gaping maw. Her mouth opens up to such an impossible extent that the investigators believe that they might have captured a paranormal transfiguration. The video is definitely very creepy and doesn't appear to be a digital glitch. But just what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments.
So sorry about that. That was not slapped ham. That was actually, we're watching Nuke's Top 5. My apologies. So that was Nuke's Top 5, you all. But I will put this in post so that you all can see this full coverage of this video. My apologies on that. That's Nuke's Top 5, not slapped ham. So what did we think about that?
Didn't we talk about that house maybe a couple episodes ago about it being haunted? And either way, burn it down. It looked real. It looked real. Like something was watching her and knew, and it just made fun of her. Like, haha, nobody's gonna believe you. But also, good luck getting to sleep because I won't. That's it.
Good luck getting to sleep.
Yeah, the transformation of her face, and let's just watch her really quick one more time.
I believe that they might have captured a paranormal transfiguration. The video is definitely very creepy and doesn't appear.
And even she was shocked by the fact that her face transfigured.
That's what got me. Like, she really seems to be shocked.
Yeah, she likes.
Yeah, she seems to be shocked by it.
That mirror needs to burn.
What do you think, Lou?
That reaction seemed very genuine. There's things out there we can't explain. Modern science can't explain that's older than us out there. That I firmly believe in.
Yeah.
I know my dentist would like to work with her because I never seem to open my mouth out like wide enough for him.
Wow.
I don't
All
think
right.
his dentist would do the work. He doesn't want to have a haunted chair after that. Like, get out of here.
All I know is I'd open your mouth wider.
So
Fine.
it was
What
the
are you talking
monk
about?
that did this actually. So I got it a little bit wrong. So I'm a little bit all over the place right now trying to get this in here. So I'm off a little bit off my
We forgive you.
yeah, but
So
would
we
you all
have
give
a
this?
father and a monk on the same show.
So let me
What are
ask
the
you,
odds? What are the
what are the
odds?
odds? What do you all give this? A thumbs up?
I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Give it a thumbs
I'll
up.
give it a thumbs up.
That's just too creepy, and her reaction is just too genuine.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it was very unexpected.
Yeah.
After my face transformed like that, I would have sure been the hell out of there. But
Well, I would love to see I would love to talk to her after she had that. Like, I wish she was one of the ghost hunters, right?
Yeah.
I wonder why they
I
didn't
think what you
interview
can
her.
do, oh my goodness, what you can do is you can actually, when you look at the footage on Nuke's Top 5, you can go directly to her channel. And because remember, this is a compilation, just go directly to her channel and find out what happened afterwards. You can follow that. Or like I said, I'll put that in post. All right, let's go to our next footage. Our next footage is from Slap Tam. This time it is Slap Tam. And this is very interesting. I am somebody who really, really loves cryptids. And this is the greatest cryptid of all. So did we really just see one of the greatest cryptids of all in this footage? Let's share it right now.
Which cryptid? Skinwalker.
We'll see. Here we go. Here we go.
Supposedly hiking mission in British Columbia, Canada. The clip seen here posted to the YouTube. Throw this one out to you, the viewer. What do you think this could be? Is it Bigfoot, a bear, or something else entirely? Let me know what you think this could be in the comment section down below.
I knew Harry and the Hendersons was actually for real. I knew this since I saw it for the first time as a kid, and this is proof. That is Harry.
That is okay. Lou, you can undo your stuff. I can hear.
Okay.
Yeah. So, interestingly enough, here's a strange thing. If you all look at the height of that creature up against that tree, it's pretty tall.
Where is it? Because I'm having trouble seeing it. Like, if you could point to it with your mouse.
Okay, so can you see my mouse right now? Hold on, let me just look at it. Let me just do this real quick. Do you see my mouse?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's go back and let me just point it at it. Here it is right here. You see it?
Okay.
Now you see how tall this tree is?
Yes.
And look at how it is in conjunction to the tree.
I got you. Okay. Yeah.
So you can see on top of the hill, there's a strange bipedal creature that appears to be covered from head to toe in hair.
Okay.
And he walked into some kind of pit, and he's still tall.
Yep.
Look at this.
The creature stands up and
I was
begins
like, he
to
jumped
walk
into that
to the right
hole.
of screen.
Yeah, you could still see
It
him.
becomes partially obscured as it moves behind a ridge.
And I just don't think that some guy would. It looks like he's scratching his back on the tree almost. But look at him.
Yeah.
That is not a bear. That is
definitely not a bear. And it's void of it's completely brown. It has no like colors on like somebody would be when they're up there camping or whatever. You don't see any gear on it, It definitely looks like a Bigfoot to me. You know, what do you all think?
Well, I don't think it's a hoax because I feel like nobody will be sitting around in the woods in a costume just waiting to be filmed.
Yeah, like and he didn't know they were being filmed, especially at that distance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These guys have to be really far. It looks like they're closing the camera in as far as they can to see this thing.
Or they could say that, oh, we were just filming and had this whole thing planned.
That too. It could be
Possible.
that. It could be that.
Well, because the purpose of debunking, we just brought debunking. It could be totally made up. At that distance, you can't tell what it is.
That's true too.
It could be anything. And could it be duplicated? Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I think it's very strange. I think it's very strange.
I've seen guys in stilts in really convincing monster outfits.
Yeah,
that's true too.
I mean, I'm in the industry, so I've seen this. So I've seen pretty convincing things that are not real.
But do you possibly think that somebody would just do that for just, just
to get views? Just to get views? Absolutely.
Definitely. But they were in a secluded place, this couple that shot it. So how did this thing get all the way over there on that mountain and do that? You're saying the couple who shot it is the ones who are the ones who did it?
Is what I'm saying. I mean,
it's
totally plausible. It could be people. Listen, people are dishonest. They got that couple that gave that guy, I don't know, $20,000 and whatever, and it was a little big scam, and everybody fell for it. This could be one of those things too, but very much more elaborate.
What happened to your voice? That's so
Father
weird.
Evil. Apparently, you really believe that this is the case. Your voice has changed. It has ascended.
We got all radio on us.
Yeah, you got like serious radio on us now. That's so weird.
Oh wow, okay.
It sounds like a mono mix.
So let's go to our next footage, you all. And
Sounds
just so
like
you all know, Facebook is having problems. StreamYard is having problems streaming to Facebook right now. So we are completely live on YouTube.
Okay.
For some reason, I don't know why it's not streaming on Facebook now, but all of my Facebook pages have completely gone off.
A lot of the companies have been going through technical issues. Like Apple, I don't know if you guys have an Apple phone. A couple of days ago, the messaging, media, and even streaming was going through stuff. So
I'm not a big fan of Apple. I mean, with their phones, you can use harsh language and the screen will crack.
Yeah. I will tell you this too. StreamYard had an issue the other day too, where we couldn't stream live. We were ready to go live at 7:30, and it said that it was crowded, and I could not get on until 15 minutes later.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff going on. All right, so let's.
I blame Russia.
Well, could be. Let's go into our next footage. Now, this footage took place in a place in Japan, where a little child was at a creek.
Is this another child with the hair in front of her face?
No.
We see that like every week.
No, nothing like that. And this one,
that's like the most played out horror trope thing. That's like a sinister clown. That's the new sinister clown. Or that's horror's Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, hair is a scary thing in Japan, I believe. So that's why it's always, and it's the one thing that grows on your body when you're dead, and your nails and your hair.
Yeah, they're called yokai.
Yokai, yes.
Yes.
Or Onri, or yes.
Or yokai,
Oh, your voice is back. Yay.
All right, so let's take a look at this footage, and you all tell me what you think about this footage. This footage is coming to us from Nuke's Top 5. Let me change everything. And it's called Hands Off. So like I said, this family was at a park where there's like a stream or a brook there, and their child was walking by himself, and this is what happened.
Hands off. This next video shows a family spending a fun day at the park somewhere in Japan. A young boy dips his feet in the water of the wading pool and trudges along the edge. But there's something else in the water.
Baby. Baby. What's that?
Did you see it? A tiny little pale hand can be seen reaching out of the water, startling the little boy as he quickly gets out of the wading pool. Now, some superstitious viewers of the video believe that the hand belongs to a Japanese amphibious water sprite known in folklore to be a kappa. Though often depicted as friendly, throughout history the little water monsters have been said to lure and drown victims in ponds and rivers. So could this little hand belong to a kappa? Or could this be something else entirely? I leave it up to you to decide. Screen.
What did you all think about that?
I didn't buy it.
You know what? I kind of did. I'm just like, first of all, why would you allow your child to go that far away from you?
That's what I was thinking.
I don't care if it's a wading pool, whatever. It don't take much to drown for anybody.
He could just fall right in, yeah.
Right. And
he's right on the edge.
The only reason why I believe it is something scary and it might be possible that that's what we saw is because of the kid's reaction.
Yeah,
that kid got out. Yes. Shout out to that kid. That kid is going to live very well. He was like, no.
Yeah.
I'm out. I went right back to mom and dad.
And the thing is, he was looking at it. He was like, am I seeing something? And he was like, and he just walked right back. You know, and the sad thing is that this little boy could not talk when he walked back, but he was like, he made his little skedaddle like, I'm about to get up on out of here. That convinced me right there.
He didn't say, let's investigate.
Yeah.
Let's investigate.
He was like, I'm out of here.
No.
I'm out of here.
Peace.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what made me believe that it was real.
The hand does look a little fake, but the kid's reaction really sells it. So, yeah.
What about a turtle head? Could that have been a turtle head?
No, that had 5 fingers on it.
That kid couldn't be no more than 2.5, 3. And no kid, you can't, at that age, you can't, coerce a kid to act a certain way. That was genuine.
That was genuine, yeah.
Yeah, that was very genuine. Very genuine. All right. So now we are going into, we got 4 more minutes, and I know that Lou has to go, so I've saved my best for last, as
Here
always.
we go.
Les,
I'm watching you, Mike.
You need to watch your own. You need to open up your own haunted house or carnival of terror.
Oh, I love this kind of stuff. I love this kind of stuff. This is just so I'm trying to debate between this one and this
Auggie.
one. I think that I'm gonna go with this one.
She always has 2 at the end to kill us with. She always has 2.
Always got 2.
So, how little kids, I love it because little kids see everything. Little kids see everything. In this particular episode, this mother, this auntie was watching her nephew. He was playing in a room, and something very strange happened. Let's watch this.
I don't think I'm old enough.
That's why you need to believe your children when they say they see stuff.
I don't think I'm old enough for this field trip. I don't think.
You need a minute to transition?
Here we go.
All right.
This is also coming from Nuke's Top 5. Once again, he's been really knocking it out the park lately. Mm-hmm. Also, please go like and subscribe Nuke's Top 5. And like I said before, I will put these in post so that you can watch the whole entire show. But I want to thank them for actually putting this stuff together for us and for other viewers. Here we go.
Doppelganger. Now, this next video was originally uploaded to TikTok, but the account has now mysteriously disappeared. TikTok user Jay Van Gogh says that his mother was taking care of his nephew one night when the boy ran over and claimed that he saw a child that wanted to play with him. But bear this in mind. Jay Van Gogh said his nephew was the only child in the house that night. They check the CCTV footage and they find this.
Uh-oh. Yo.
The little boy backs out of the room and seems a bit startled as he looks up at something that we can't see. The light flickers and he walks away, but something seems to follow him. Whatever it is appears to look like him with dark hair and a white t-shirt. The small figure goes back into the room and the boy suddenly decides to follow. Now, some believe this apparition to be a doppelganger, a demonic entity taking the similar form of a child. But what do you think this could be? And why did the TikTok account suddenly disappear? Waking up.
So, thoughts, everybody?
Yo. Yo.
Yeah. That was
That kid did not have the same reaction that other kid had.
Exactly.
no, because whatever it was, it lured him into the room and, like, you know, was
Can I
his
bring up
friend.
the obvious?
Yes, and I know exactly what you're going to say.
The caucasity. Let's
I knew
investigate.
it.
Let's investigate.
I
The
knew
Asian
it.
baby? Nope. A black baby? Nope. Hispanic baby? Nope. White baby?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
look. Come
Let's
on, let's play.
investigate.
That is hilarious. That is
Wow.
hilarious. Yeah, he went right back in there.
I
And
couldn't believe
obviously
that.
it scared him when he saw it come out. The light flickers. Then that sucker got back up off the ground, like, just, you know, looking just like him. Yo, that was a straight up Terminator move right there.
Yeah.
That was a very strange move. When he went back in, it was like
Let's investigate. It's in your blood,
rising.
dude.
Kid's
It's
like,
in your blood.
"Oh, let's go back in. Let's follow."
Yes, I tell you, when I saw that, I was so creeped out. When I saw it, I was just like, you know. And then now, here's the other thing: is that the post has been removed.
The whole account.
Oh, wow.
was gone.
The whole account has been removed.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, that's, yeah. Oh, they're not looking for a buck.
Yeah,
That's
that's
somebody.
right.
Yeah.
That's that right there. Yeah, that adds validity to it.
Exactly.
Look, you all want to watch it again?
Yeah, for Mike's sake.
Let's watch it
I
one
think
more
Mike
time.
wants to see it again.
I don't.
Come on, Mike. We can watch it one more
Come
time.
on, open your
Just so
eyes,
you can
Mike.
just look
Open
at
your
it.
eyes.
You know
Come
I
on,
have.
Mike.
You know I have a young seedling. I have.
So listen. When your child tells you they see something, believe them.
I will burn the house down. I'm telling you.
Okay, here we go. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't go back in the room.
And the door opens up.
The little
too.
boy backs out of the room and seems a bit startled as he looks up at something that we can't see. The light flickers and he walks away, but something seems to follow him. Whatever it is appears to look like him with dark hair and a white t-shirt.
Wait,
The small
right there,
figure
little
goes
fella.
back into the room and the boy suddenly decides to follow.
Come back
Now-
here.
So here's the thing about it. So normally a doppelganger is something that actually is attached to some kind of demonic being. So if you all notice that they were pointing at the top, it was actually at an adult level at one point, and then when it fell back down on the floor, it transformed into this little boy.
Yeah.
Did you see where the arrow was pointing? That's
Yeah.
where the child was looking at first.
Yeah, you see him look up.
Yes.
And what
And
follows
then-
him is all the way down there.
Yes. And then what it did is it transformed into something a little bit more palatable for him. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Mhm.
You know, I think this time I need to open up a second business called Burn It With Fire. And this is where I would be called, because if that is the case and there was something adult size that went into the small size of a child and he went back into the room, is that kid okay?
Well, we don't know because the account has completely disappeared.
Is it
So
the
we
same
don't know.
kid? Is it, did the kid turn into a did the doppelganger get him and the doppelganger kid took out the family?
Maybe the family left. Maybe, because like I said, that's a demonic presence. Any type of doppelganger is a demonic presence.
Did the doppelganger go through the terms and conditions of TikTok? We don't know.
Listen, there's a lot of stuff. TikTok is amazing because we find a lot of stuff on TikTok that's scary. I mean, I totally believe that TikTok is haunted and there's something driving TikTok. Yeah, so
you keep asking me to download it. I don't understand the dichotomy.
Really? We should, yeah. We could get into a whole new segment about that, but it is at the top of the hour, a little bit over, and I know that Lou has to leave. So you all, thank you so much, Lou. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure when you come on the show. I mean, it's so fantastic. We got to have you come back soon. I know you are extremely busy, but check him out. He's going to be at the New Jersey Horror Con on April the 8th and the April 8th through the 10th. Is that right? Yeah. So check it out. We may be going there, maybe seeing there. And Lou, are you going to be anywhere before then?
Well, after that, I'm doing Texas Frightmare Weekend in Dallas Fort Worth. That's April 29th through May 1st. Then I have a little brief chill time with the family in June. And then July, I have other events, but the ones that I could remember off the top of my head, Scares That Care 8 is going to be July 29th through the 31st. They're a great organization. I would highly recommend you checking them out. It's for a fantastic cause. Then Texas Frightmare Weekend is one of the biggest horror cons in the country. And I got invited there. I'm lucky to get invited there every year because the owner picks his vendors by hand every year.
Nice.
So yeah, and I've been picked every year for about 5 years now, and I'm very blessed for that. And I'm very, so whenever I do that, I give it my all everywhere I go. But there's definitely a lot of love in the South for Father Evil. So yeah,
we love it. And you do have a huge following. Big fans here as well. So I'm going to put in post your page so that people can follow where you're going. And all of that will be uploaded. But we can't tell you enough how much we appreciate you. And we want to have you back. So, be prepared maybe in the next 3 or 4 months to come back on and watch some scary footage with us.
I need to know. I need to know. How did you do that voice thing? Well, while you were speaking, your voice changed, Mr. Evil. How did you do it? How did you do it? You didn't hear that? Am I the only one?
We all heard it. You turned all radio.
I didn't hear it at all.
Yeah, his voice completely changed. It really did.
I see how we're doing Mayhem right now.
You'll never find out.
Big fan, but okay.
All right, you all. Next week, we're going to be back here. We have a really great guest with us. We have a special effects artist and a writer coming here. And we highly recommend that you go see the movie that he did called Itsy Bitsy. Mm-hmm. So we watched Itsy Bitsy. We're going to tell you a little bit about it, but we're liking it. We can't wait. We also have, just look out for the amazing promo that I'm going to do for when they come on the show. So
yeah, you're getting better and better at those promos. I love it.
I'm loving it. It.
I love the graphics you use. They're very impressive.
Thank you. Well, I attribute all of that to vidavo.net and canva.com and also Clipstock. So it's just more of the editing and putting the sounds in and stuff, but I'm really loving it. So thank you so much. I'm that's a lot coming from you because you know your quality. So I'm glad you liked it. All right, you all have a good evening. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next Tuesday here on YouTube and hopefully on Facebook if StreamYard comes up. Same time, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time here at the Tingling Tea. And without further, come on.
Oh yeah.
Stay spooky.
Come on, y'all. We gotta say that together.
Let's do it. Ready?
Stay spooky.
Stay spooky.
Bye-bye. Take care, y'all. Have a good night.
Bye.